Walking is the most basic mode of transportation. Even for drivers, every trip begins and ends with a walk. Transit riders have to walk further because transit has to be run on the major routes and we can't put a bus stop outside of everyone's building. But that's okay because walking is good for you. A lot of people now wear Fitbits all the time to track how many steps they take all day. And if you go to real estate listings on websites, you'll often find a thing called a Walkscore. A whole company provides an algorithm that allows people to choose walkable places to live and work. Raleigh's not always a fun place to walk. For some of our streets, there's no sidewalk, or if there is a sidewalk, it's too narrow, or it's too close to the rushing traffic, too exposed to hot sun without trees to give it shade, or the walk may just be boring because there's nothing to see along the way. Transit works a lot better in places where walking is both productive and enjoyable, and transit supports walkable places. By delivering people there without their cars, you can have more buildings and less parking. So it's a match made in heaven, and it's a relationship that can scale from a small main street to a very large town to a global city. Raleigh's doing a lot to promote walkability. We've undertaken major capital projects, like here on Hillsborough Street, where we've created generous sidewalks for pedestrians. We've put standards in our development code to promote walkability in new developments, and we've done sidewalks and traffic calming projects throughout the city in neighborhoods and on commercial streets. With transit, we're going to get the most out of these investments. Growth in transit feeds more demand for walking, and more walking feeds more demand for transit. It's a virtual cycle, and more of Raleigh can be a walker's paradise on Walkscore.